Hello students, welcome to the LaExcellence IAS Academy. Today, the most of the students have written the UPSC Prelims examination, and let us analyze very detailedly regarding the prelims, which are the options and also ನೀವು ಯಾವ ತರ ಒಂದು exams ನ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, and also from the faculty perspective ಆಗಿರಲಿ and also the students perspective ಇಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು questions easy ಇತ್ತು ಅಥವಾ moderate ಇತ್ತು and also difficulty level ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ let us analyze today. And I am Rashmi and I am a UPSC educator, and also we are having the senior faculty as Mr. Abhishek. So welcome you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, as you say, student perspective also will go, because today we'll give overview.
Yes, sir.
Overview on the exam paper. The in detail explanation, we'll call them and we'll explain and we'll guide them how to do it. Yeah, but directly before you gave a good introduction, we'll directly go to the questions. Today the question paper version is D paper version, ma'am. If you see, the sedition has become my religion was the famous statement given by Gandhiji at the time of.
Yes,
You
sir.
can say that by looking at it was quit India movement. Till then Gandhiji was practicing non-violence. Here he said small violence is answer for bigger violence.
Yes.
Direct action, direct answer will be D.
Yes, it is a factual one also.
Factual one
Yes.
also. And this is from ancient
This is the
Mohenjo-daro.
second question regarding the dancing girl found at which of the era it is in the Mohenjo-daro. And ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್, ದ ಡಾನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಒನ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಯಾವುದು?
That's a bronze, ma'am.
It is a bronze, yes.
Bronze, clear ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, easy, very easy. This one is something which is you have to consider this. Illi, who provided legal defense to people arrested in aftermath of Chauri Chowra incident. ಈ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಫೈಟರ್ ಯಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮದನ್ ಮೋಹನ್ ಮಲ್ವಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಕಾಂತ್ ಸರ್.
Yes.
Now next we'll go for fourth
one.
This untouchability opposed untouchable appeal for its eradication from all sphere. Idu we can see when it happened. It's a basic fact. It's a Pune Pact.
Yes, correct. Because it is regarding the Harijans, and also ಹರಿಜನ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ ಪೂನಾ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿ ಅವರು ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ and also B.R. Ambedkar ಅವರು ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ, there you will just based on that only you will just get to know that
just
it's the Pune Pact.
with Harijans, with
Yes.
Gandhiji, upliftment of untouchability.
Yes.
It's very easy. And this is with the, if you have read PYQs, previous year questions, we could have answered very easily. It's a papaya is from America, pineapple and guava is from Portuguese.
Yes,
This one means only two.
only two.
Only two.
Yes.
Answer.
The next one is sixth one, and regarding the sixth one, it is consider the following countries regarding which are the 4 time zones. Okay, the countries have more 4 zones. ಯಾವ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋರ್ 4 ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಝೋನ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the sir will explain you
It's
very
first-
detailedly.
Answer is only 4.
Yes.
First thing, Brazil has exactly 4 time zones. Apart from that, other countries have more than 4 time zones. For example, UK 9, Denmark 5, New Zealand 5, Australia 9.
Yes.
Brazil has only 4. Next question will go. Its answer is only 4. B. Yeah, this is a basic geography concept. You tell me, guys, if ma'am, this is very basic, based on international date line.
Yes.
Once you cross the international date line, from east to west, you will gain a day. Based on that, if you know that the very basics, east to west, you will gain a day. You will go answer with both 1 and 2, because this, where is the, this is in the eastern side, and Andrea is in Siberia western side. You are the USA to this. You will see clearly by
Yes,
Russia.
sir.
He's saying Siberia, Russia.
Russia
is in western side. Clearly, we'll go with answer 1 and 2.
If
both.
they know the world map and also regarding the time zones, then also they will get to know which is the correct answer for
And
this.
if they know about international date line, the deviate between
Yes,
USA and Russia. Russia is here.
Yes.
That's very easy. The hint, direct hint. That way, we can go there. Its answer is both 1 and 2.
The next one is regarding the 8th question.
Self-respect movement.
Yes,
Self-respect. Self-respect movement. You
Who is
know.
the founder of that?
Who's the founder? He is Ramaswamy Nayakar. We also call them Periyar, Tamil Nadu.
Yes.
He was advisor for Indira Gandhi ma'am also.
Yes.
This is a direct, a factual question. Boston, Child, Indonesia. Famous for. All 3 is right answer. Directly, need not to be any explain.
Yes.
Diamond, lithium, nickel. All 3.
All the 3 are correct.
All 3 are the correct answer. Here, 10th one, what they have done? They have made sure that intermixture of the region with respect to country. The country, it's not, its answer is none. They have not at all matching anything. So, answer is none. Morocco is in Spain. Again, Normandy is in France.
Okay.
So, this way they have intermixed the option. It's a none. Answer is none here.
But for the questions, for the students, it might be little difficult also.
Yes,
might
yes.
be. Because if they don't know the country and also in which region it comes, it might be the students may not attempt this question. I feel so.
Yes, student might not have, because it's a difficult question.
Yes.
It's a very factual question, and we will study in analytical perspective.
Yes.
Most are very factual. Few students will face difficult. This is again CSAT type of question.
This is the first time in the GS paper we have found this kind of question.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. This is CSAT apena. When you know the basics, revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, and primary deficit definition, they have given what additional. It's very basic. Additionally, they have given about the rupees in figures. The answer will be both statement 1 and 2 are correct, but statement 2 does not explain the statement 1. That is how it's the answer. No, sorry, 11th one, right? Sorry, I was sorry for that. 11th one, the answer will be all 3 is the answer.
Okay.
If you for a revenue deficit, if you minus 80,000 minus 60,000, that will come revenue deficit.
Yes.
So this is the all 3 is the answer in this.
Okay, sir. The next one is the 12th question.
Twelfth question. Okay. Here, the confusion arises, ma'am, for students with respect to India, Europe through Azerbaijan or India, Central Asia to Europe via Iran.
Okay.
The confusion arises here with the international north-south transport corridor connecting Europe and India is for sure.
Yes.
But this Europe and India, the both confusion, the answer is via Central Asia, via Iran.
Okay.
Okay. They have confused students with this.
Okay.
Moderate. This question is little bit moderate because you know that India and Europe is connected, but via how?
Okay.
That is so. I'll say this is a moderate.
Is it also like a counter attack for the BRI, that is border and road?
Yes, ma'am. That's like because of this, what happened recently? Houthi rebels will be attacking the Suez Canal, the ships going towards Suez Canal. So they found this one. So to avoid the checkpoints and all.
Yes.
To avoid the checkpoints, to avoid the Strait of Hormuz, Suez Canal, they have given this multi-corridor. In the news, it was in news, so that this is important.
Yes, true.
Yeah, this one statement. In this kind of statement, students, I'll recommend you to just check which one is wrong. That's all. If you identify one statement is wrong, you can go directly answer. Because if you see the option, the one statement wrong, you can go. Everywhere it's correct. Both correct, both correct. Here one statement is wrong, here one statement is wrong. Yes. If you come to know one statement is wrong, you can directly answer this. In this kind of question, the ethanol, United States of America is the largest producer. What they were given, they are always, I teach students in the class also, they might interchange the facts in the line. They have interchanged these facts. So that is where first statement is wrong.
If the first statement is wrong, then is it the fourth option that is the right?
Yes. Statement is wrong. Directly we can go. Statement 1 is wrong. The fourth option will be right.
Because in news we have seen that ethanol production now in India also it is increasing. And also ನೀವು ಹಿಂದೂ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇಥನಾಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅನ್ ಅಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಇವಾಗ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ಆಗಲಿ ಡೀಸೆಲ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು alternative agi supplement agi the ethanol production is also increasing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Ethanol production also increasing. The newspaper, they have mentioned this.
Yes.
It's in from Indo. This with common sense we can add. World Bank warned the India could become one of the first place where a wet bulb temperature routinely exceeds 35 degrees Celsius. Which one of the following statements best reflects the implication of above stated? It's general statement. You see there, Peninsula will most likely suffer from flooding. Yes, climate change pattern changing.
Yes.
The pattern is changing. The survival of animal, including human, will be affected as shedding of their body heat temperature. Yes, body heat temperature perspiration becomes difficult. The climate change, they're not only talking about the climate change will give you heat also, humidity also. The wet flood also. If you see that flooding and this will be have an interlinkage. This is how I ask student to analyze the questions also. When there is an interlinkage, the both should be in the answer. The answer is both 1 and 2.
Yes.
Again, this in a 15, we have slight difficulty when we consider the primary deficit and with gross primary deficit, and the slight confusion is there with respect to whether none of the above or with the 48,500. We'll come up with this with clear explanation in upcoming classes. As ma'am said, we are going to give detailed explanation, ma'am and me, on 27th. Coming
27th of this May, that is day after tomorrow. We are just giving the detailed explanation of each questions. So kindly just visit the academy. You will be having the discussion and offline classes as well.
Yeah, please visit. We'll have one-on-one session also. This is again the Finance Commission. This Finance Commission also we have kept to detail analytics, because once the Finance Commission report, we'll check that report, because we don't want to give you the false answer.
Yes.
So we keep it for ourselves, and we'll update you in upcoming days. 17th question. 17th question. If you know the World Bank groups, World Bank is part of World Bank group. It is not the whole World Bank. World Bank is the part of World Bank group.
Yes.
If you know that, it provides a loan guarantees to the middle income countries. Yes, that one is right. It works single-handedly to help developing countries. No, it is a part of World Bank group. It can't be handled single-handedly. Other institutions are there. If you eliminate 2, directly you will get answer.
Yes.
Answer is C.
Correct. Yes.
Answer is C. In the RTGS and NEFT economic basic question, real-time gross settlement will happen 30 minutes once. The complete bunch of will happen 30 minutes once. When NEFT will happen NEFT will happen 2 hours once.
Okay.
Then the settlement time is instantaneous, while in case of in the RTG settlement time is instantaneous, while in case of NEFT it takes some time to settle. Yes, obviously it will take 2 hours.
Yes.
So obviously.
ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ huge transaction ಮಾಡೋದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ವಿದಿನ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯೂ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಸೆವರಲ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. That is why this is a common sense question.
Yes.
Yes.
When we were transaction, the banking transaction, the financial inclusion also it's talking.
Yes.
For students who should know financial inclusion also. That's where transaction. And other 2, they have interchanged.
Yes.
The facts interchange, the same thing I have said under that. The answer is only one answer here. Here, with respect to, you consider the following countries with respect to UPI payments. UPI payments now accepted in UAE, France and Singapore. So, it's only 3. This is a scheme, basic scheme. It's in PIB. Completely all 3 statements are correct.
Yes.
In this. We have given detailed explanation in this also,
yes,
where we have resource and everything.
And most of the schemes will be, according to the UPSC, it will be right only. Like
yes.
90%, the schemes will be right.
Right, yes. Yes. So these are all the efforts we did from morning, ma'am, and we sat and were doing all
there
this
was
morning
a
for
research
you.
and development team also.
So,
there were 4 to 6 members. We were just dealing with some of these kinds of explanations as well. The authenticated explanation is given here. The questions of UPSC, along with the beside that, we have given the answers for that.
Okay. Just I wanted to show you that this all the explanation will come one by one now. 20. Now this is what I was saying. It's all 3. Now consider following 21 question. I think they missed 21 question.
Yes, it is 20. It is 21, sir.
Question part is missing, I think. So okay, I'll study the 21 question pair. Consider for following some rare earth. It's there.
Yes.
Here, the some rare earth element are used in manufacturing of flat television screen and computer monitors. Second statement, some rare earth elements have phosphorescent properties. Because of this, both statements are true. But because of statement 2 is not the statement 1. Because what happens, rare earth used in television for its unique magnetic and optical properties. Not because of this statement 2 property. So it is both statements are true, but statement 2 does not explain statement 1.
Okay.
Answer is here. And in 22, it's a question number 22, D version D. The question number 22. They are played with facts. The Kavach is an atomic train protection system developed in collaboration with Germany, indigenously developed. It's Germany is wrong, indigenously developed. Indian Railway have prepared a national railway plan to create a future-ready railway system by 2030. It's not 2028.
Yes.
It's 2030. Okay. So this way answer will be.
And this Kavach was in news in Parliament also, sir. Because
Yes.
Kavach, if we install that, it is huge of cost. If only for one railway, if you install this Kavach, it is around about 50 lakh rupees. 50 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು ಕವಚ್ನ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ರೈಲ್ವೆಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್. ಸಿ ಈ ತರ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇನ್ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭಾ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಪುಟ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ನೀವು ಡೈಲಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್.
Current affairs based question.
Yes, sir.
The accident, rail accident happens.
Yes.
How to protect this?
True.
Disaster management also.
Yes, sir.
Here, they have given 3 options. How many of the space missions given above encourage and support microgravity research? Only 2, Gaganyaan and EXO. Space DX is have not talked about anything about this. So it's only 2. Next again, factual question. If you see the aircraft types and description. In this description, Dornier and C-17 Globemaster 3 is the right answer. For C-17 is for military transportation aircraft. Dornier 228 is for a maritime portal. Not IL-76. It's not supersonic combat aircraft. So it is only 2.
Okay.
25. After a lot of research, we did that answer is A.
Yes.
Answer is A. Because the potassium nitrate can be also used. It's not in the usage. As per World Meteorological Organization, WMO, they have said that silver iodine and potassium iodine is in use.
Yes. It is a factual, and also you will see the authenticated answer for this as well. See, the World Meteorological Organization have already given the guidelines. It's silver iodide and also the potassium iodide is used for raining.
Yes,
Artificial raining.
Artificial. They are in use, but potassium nitrate can be used.
Yes.
That can't be answer. Answer will be A.
The next is 26th one. And regarding the parting power, you should know, and also you have studied in the static part. President in the chapter only already othkondidira. But let us see.
Yes.
Sir will give the explanation.
The Article 72 will clearly explain that option 2, President can exercise his power without the advice of central government is wrong. He is there aid and advice of council minister is required for president for
Yes.
everything. The exercise of his power by president can be subject to limited judicial review. After court, transformation constitutional comes, and the Supreme Court judgment also come as a constitutional development. Here, the one Supreme Court judgment has said that they can be subject to limited review, judicial review. Yes, statement 1 is right, statement 2 is wrong.
Wrong. The next one is 27th question. It is regarding the parliament itself.
Here, as I'll tell to students also, when something they mention in constitution or something, be very careful there. Okay. Here, according to the provision of the Constitution of India, member of House Parliament of being elected as Speaker shall reside. See, this type of tribal matters under Constitution will not define. So, if you eliminate that, but
If you eliminate second statement, then you will get that answer easily.
yes, directly answer.
Yes.
Other explanation is there here. If you eliminate that,
A second option, ಒಂದು ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ you will get the 100% sure short answer.
okay, second element. And the 28th question. Answer is, first one is not about president's decision. Second is speaker decision about a anti-defection. Here, 10th schedule, president doesn't decide. Speaker decides about
Yes.
it. There is no mention of word political, but no. In Article 50, after 52nd constitutional amendment, there is a mention of political parties. So answer is neither 1 and 2.
The next is 28th one, that is regarding the state government and also the central government power. Let us analyze this. This is a statement based question.
If you identify one statement, as I said, one statement wrong, you can easily come to the answer.
Yes.
State government, this is previous year question also they have mentioned about. The Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act has clearly mentioned that state has a power on minor minerals. Okay. If you eliminate statement 1, you can directly come to the answer D. D is the answer here.
Yes.
In this natural restoration law to tackle climate change and biodiversity loss, which organization has enacted the nature restoration law to tackle climate change and biodiversity law? It's European Union.
Yes.
It's European Union.
The next is 31st question. That is regarding the ordinances. Sugriwadne ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ.
Ordinance. Here, yes, ordinance can amend it by central act or amend any central act. Yes, ordinance has a equal to Parliament Act power. It
Yes.
can amend it.
It is also temporary laws.
Temporary laws, but power is equal to Parliament Act.
Yes.
An ordinance can abridge fundamental. This some confusion was there when we research. Yes, can abridge fundamental rights within reasonable restriction. For
Yes.
example, Article 19 and reasonable restriction ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Mm.
That restriction you can do it
Mm.
ordinance-ally. So that yes, ordinance can come into effect from back date also. Yes, Venkata Reddy versus State of Andhra Pradesh case law said this. Yes, answer is all three.
All the three statements are correct.
Again, 32. Arunachal Pradesh capital is named for fort. Itanagar, it's a name of the fort. And state has 2 national parks, Nampada National Park and Mauling National Park. So state 1 is correct. Nagaland, if you know 13th Constitutional Amendment Act 1963, the state came to exist on the basis of a Constitutional Amendment Act. Yes, 13th Constitutional Amendment Act. Tripura was a part of states, part of C state. It became centrally administered territory. Yes, in 1972 it became full-fledged state. So answer is again all 3.
This is all the static part.
So this is all
Yes.
the static part. It's very static. So this time we can say that question paper is moderate.
Moderate, yes.
Moderate,
Yes.
ma'am. This
Yes,
time is question paper moderate. We'll predict cutoff also very soon.
Yes.
After the students' interaction,
Mm.
we'll predict cutoff. Here, with reference to Indian, consider the following. Interstate Council Article 263 is a constitutional body. National Security Council is the executive order. Zonal Council is the statutory body. So, what they have asked? Constitution. Only one is the answer.
Yes.
Next question is 34. In 34, if you see Article 163 and 201, first one, Constitution of India explicitly mentioned that there is certain sphere governor of state acts in his or own discretion. Article 163. The President of India can, of his or own, reserve a bill passed by state legislature for his or own consideration without being forwarded by governor of state concerned. Article 201. Both. Basic, very basic.
Yes. Both the statements are correct.
Correct answer. Both statements are correct.
The next one is 35th question, where you will see regarding the separation of judiciary. It is the kind of a match the following.
Match the following.
Yes. How many pays are correct?
Have obviously very basic separation of judicial power. Separation of power we have in a DPSP Article 50.
Yes.
That's true. Rich heritage, preserving rich heritage is fundamental duty. 51 AF. Prohibition of employment and the fundamental rights. Yes. So all 3 are correct.
Yes.
This time all three I think seeing repeatedly, ma'am.
And there is also an explanation so that you can go after your leisure time, in your leisure time. The next question is
Yeah.
the 36th question, that is regarding the polity itself.
Polity again. Schedule area. This is regarding the schedule area. The state government loses its executive power in such area? No. State government doesn't lose its executive power. So, if you eliminate one, the union government take over the total administration of such area under certain circumstances. Circumstances on the recommendation of governor. Yes, certain time under the recommendation of governor. Option is 2 only. Here, again, organization and union minister. They have National Automotive Board is Ministry of Heavy Industry. Coir Board is the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. National Center for Trade is not of related to Ministry of Micro, Small and Enterprise. So the all statement is wrong.
Yes.
None is the answer.
None are the answer.
Again, consider the following subject under the Constitution of India. Union list 7th schedule. It's a 7th schedule is the feature of federalism. Seventh schedule, which
Where we see three lists there.
three lists, division of power. When you amending that, you have to take the states acceptance. And extent of executive power of the state also. Executive power of state should be with incompatible with the parliament's executive power. That is also there. Condition of the governor's office, yes, this is also a federalism. For all three, we have any amendment, we have to take this.
The next one is 39th.
The governor of state is not answerable to any court for his excess and performance of the power and duties of his or her office. Article 361 clearly mentions this. Article 361, no criminal proceeding shall be instituted or constituted against the governor during his or her terms of office. Article 361, member of the state legislature are not liable to any proceedings, any court in respect to anything said within the house. Article 194. So all three is the answer.
And we will see in the M. Lakshmikant as it is they have given in Article 14, where we will be excludation for the president and also for the governor. Ditto, ಅದು ಏನಿದೆ from the M. Lakshmikant ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಪಿ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Very easy. This question is.
Very easy question. Next question is this crude oil production. This petroleum and natural gas regulatory board was previous year questions. In this previous question, if you go their function, it is mentioned that all the four options. So answer is all the four. Answer is all the four.
Okay.
See, only three is given. Now, production of natural gas, we have a doubt. We'll let you know that.
Yes.
Production of natural gas, we have given. Panchayati. See, your question I have that trick with not correct. Which one of above are not correct? Okay. Question. Panchayat at the intermediate level. No, we know that certain states below 20 lakhs population does not want. Certain states only. Above 20 lakhs, we need it.
Yes.
Not the all state, it's wrong. And 35 years is not the right answer. 30 years, age of 30 years is not the right answer. Here, not the chief minister, it's a governor. The option is governor of the state constitutes the commission to review the financial position of the panchayat. So, they are asking not correct. All 1 and 2, 3 are not correct. Answer is D. 42.
Regarding the BeamStack, they have arised the question. BeamStack that constitutes 7-member states till January 2025.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. 7 states. But they have tricked you with founding members.
Yes.
Founding members, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand. Nepal was included. Nepal, so they tricked. That one is wrong. And date with 1999. It's not 1990, it's 1997.
Yes.
So 2 and 3 are wrong. So answer will come 1 and 4. If you eliminate 2 and 3, 1 and 4 is the answer. C, answer is C. This Gandhi Peace Prize will be decided by Prime Minister of India, Chief Justice of India and Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha. All 2, 3 and 4. 43 answer.
The next one is regarding the GPS.
GPS Gagan aided Geo Augmented Navigation Center. If you see the statement, extreme statement, first one, third, it will provide benefits only in aviation but not in other modes of why? No, not only aviation, the information also will be informed for the other things also. We can traffic management, other things. So it allows the more uniform and high quality air traffic management. Yes. It is designed to provide addition to accuracy and integrity. Yes. 2 and 3 is the answer.
Okay.
2 and 3 only. 2 and 3.
It is like we will let you know regarding this.
Okay, we'll provide benefits only with aviation but not in the.
Yes.
Okay.
These 1 and 2. The next one is regarding the AI Action Summit. It was held in February 2025.
2025. Which one question is like 45th, ma'am?
Yes, 45th.
Consider the AI action. Okay. It's co-chaired with India with they have said that Balsi Park and everything. And along with other countries, US and UK also signed the Declaration on Inclusive and Substantial AI. Here, we have given that 2025 events and happened knowledge and when 2023 November 2023 held, Seoul has happened and Seoul is 2024 of summit and 2024. Yes, first one is right. They has given the explanation. Okay, no, incorrect. This was some error. They have given explanation, but this one is this is like typo error.
Yes.
Please, sorry for that. And answer is only one. Answer is only one.
Okay.
46. The correct statement of the following. If you see, only third one has interchange with years. 2025 is not 2025, it's 2021.
Okay.
It's not 2025, 2021. Other thing, the explanation part will let you know, will give you answer 47.
That is regarding the BRICS itself.
BRICS summit, here answer is like, they have changed this statement, just global and development secretary. This statement has been changed.
Yes.
So, they have changed the statement, this is wrong, and only one is the answer.
Yes.
With respect to Lokpal, when you are a citizen of India, even the outside of India, it's applicable. Law of land is applicable on the citizen. So this one is wrong. First one statement is wrong. Second statement, chairperson of member shall not be. That one is also wrong. Third statement is right. Answer is only 3 here for this question. Lokpal's question, only 3. In this cocoa world, next question. First cocoa world summit Delhi, yes, wrong. They change here with the numbers. The men win with 54 and 36, and a woman won with 74, 40. So answer is only 1 is the answer. Here, in a final of 45th, here they have changed this part. Player against the player Guru Domaraju became the world youngest winner after defeating the Russian player, not this person. Yeah, you have changed the person name. Ding Lirin is the person name. So that one is wrong. Here the Andamans mentioned here. And Abhimanyu Mishra as American. Yes, he is American chess player, holds the record of. By name you can see that it's Indian, but he is an American chess player. The answer is 2 only. Yeah, we have finished 50 questions successfully, half century. And yeah, certain after this, in detail explanation, we will come up with an exact evidence based. Already we have done from morning, as soon as question paper we got, it's already late. We and ma'am sat and we did all R&D work with even our knowledge, everything we have did. But we'll come back to you on 27th with detailed explanation with authenticated resource also we'll give to you. And that day we'll guide you about cutoff and how to prepare, who is in a safer zone, how to prepare for the mains and what all strategy you have to take for the mains, optional within how many days you have to finish, ethics how to approach, all this thing. The further this thing, the ma'am will continue from the 51 to 100. Again, it's a big task. I'll just take small break and come back and join you guys. Okay.
See, this is regarding the economy, and with reference to the investment, consider the following. Let us see all the questions regarding this. And with reference to the investment, consider the following. Whether how many of the above are treated as alternative investment fund, which are these statements that will come under alternative investment fund. ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ alternative investment fund ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಬರ್ತದೆ? That answer will be like, it is only 2. The answer is hedge funds and venture capital. These will come under alternative investment fund ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. It is a traditional method. Traditional investment funds ಗಳಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದು alternative investment funds ಗಳು. That's why the answer is only 2. That is hedge funds and venture capital. The next is regarding the 52nd. We will just go with the 52nd one. That is also regarding the economy part. Which of the following are the source of income for the RBI? Which are the source for the RBI? Let us see this one. This is kind of a basic question that we will be seeing here. Which are those? Already we know that buying and selling of government bond. On behalf of the government, the RBI will sell and it will buy the government bond. This we have seen in the news. This is like a static part itself. The next one is buying and selling of foreign currency. That is also the right answer. And pension fund management, that is done by the other body. That name is Pension Fund Regulatory Development of Authority anta ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೌದಾ? That is not based on the RBI rules and regulations. Pension ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ RBI ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. The next one is regarding the private companies. The private companies will not come under RBI. Okay, it will come under commercial banks. Okay. Commercial banks ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ the private banks will work. Commercial companies act anta ಇದೆ, there the private companies will work. The next one is printing and distributing currency notes. ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? RBI will do? No, on behalf of the RBI, Government of India will do. Government of India will issue, it will print and it will distribute the currencies. Okay, and also this one. The answer is 1 and 2 only. Okay. A option is correct. The next one is the 53rd question, that is regarding the departments, the governmental departments. So let us see this one. The 53rd, we can, this is the basic, like we have already studied in ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಬಾಡೀಸ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಇದು ಇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಇದು. ಹೌದಾ? ಇಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಅದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನು, ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. The Enforcement of Fugitive Economic Offenders Act. No, it is not. The ED will work under PMLA Act. PMLA Act 2002. Prevention of Money Laundering Act. If there is any money laundering, black money is converted into white money, okay, through the illegal ways, alli ED ಬರೋದು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ. ಹೌದಾ? This is wrong. The next one regarding the Directorate Revenue Intelligence ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, that will come under the Department of Revenue and Ministry of Finance. That is correct. This is correct. And also the third one is also correct. That is regarding the Directorate of General of Systems and Data Management. Adr kelsa eno, that will come under which ministry? If you know the static part, then this answer is very easy. Then the answer is 2 only. The first one is wrong, ED. The next one is regarding the 54th question we are seeing here regarding the RBI. Consider the following statements. The RBI mandates all the listed companies in India to submit the business responsibility and sustainability report anta heli. ಈ ಒಂದು business responsibility and sustainability report ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, this will not come under RBI, it will come under SEBI. That is why this statement is wrong. And first one wrong ide antandre, then the answer will be, let us see the second point also. If the wrong ide antandre, then the option A is wrong and also option C is wrong. Let us see in both. In India, a company submitting BRSR makes disclosure in a report that are largely non-financial in nature anta ide, and that answer is correct. The answer is 2 only. Next one, 55th, here we will see regarding consider the following statements, and the answer for this is the D1. The statement 1 is not correct and statement 2 is correct. As regarding the this statement, ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ಗೆ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪೌಲ್ಟ್ರಿ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್, ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಪೌಲ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೌಲ್ಟ್ರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೂಲ್ ರೇರಿಂಗು ಕೂಡ ಇದೇನಾ? ಎಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದರ್. It is not exempted from tax. It is not exempted. That is why this statement is wrong. If this statement is wrong, then the answer will be the D1. Statement 1 is not correct, but the statement 2 is correct. Let us see the statement 2 here. In India, rural agriculture land is not considered a capital asset under the provision of the Income Tax IT Act 1961. It is true. The next one is regarding the 56th one. Okay, it is okay. The next one is Okay, all the statements are correct in this answer. India has joined the Mineral Security Partnership as a member, and also India is resource rich country, and all anta ide, and 30 critical minerals have been identified, and the parliament in 2023 have amended this act, Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act anta ಹೇಳಿ. Then the answer is all the three statements are correct anta ಹೇಳಿ. If you know regarding this in your Hindu newspaper analysis or Indian Express nalli ಓದಿದಾಗ you will get to know this. This is a current affairs based question. The next is the 57th one, that is regarding the economy. Consider the following statements. As regards returns from an investment in a company, generally bondholders are considered to be relatively at lower risk than stockholders. And this answer is correct, and also the second statement is also correct. The answer is all the three statements are correct, but the statement 2 and 3 are correct, and both explains. It also both explains for the statement 1. If you know regarding the bondholders, then you will get to know the answers. Bondholders are lenders to a company, whereas stockholders are its owners. ಬಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದವರು ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಲೆಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಏನಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಹೌದಾ. ಈ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದವರು ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬಿ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ 2 and 3 are explanation for statement 1. That option is A. Next is 58th, and again the 58th one is answer 1 and 2 only. Okay, let us see. India accounts for a very large portion of all equity options contracts traded globally, thus exhibiting a greater boom. That statement is correct. And also the Indian stock market has grown rapidly in recent past, even overtaking Hong Kong's at some point of time. Some point of time anta kottide. Some point of time antandre it might be correct anta artha, hauda. And also there is no regulatory body either to warn the small investors about the risk of options regarding this unregistered finance advisors. No, there is a regulatory body, hauda. Regarding this there is a regulatory body. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ this statement is wrong. Statement 3 ನ ನೀವು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get the answer. ನೋಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ these kind of transaction ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ, ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ, there are regulatory bodies. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟರಿ ಬಾಡಿ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಹೌದಾ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ, then it is a wrong statement. ಅಂದ್ರೆ the statement A 1 and 2 are correct ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. The next one is 59th question. Circular economy reduces emission of greenhouse gases ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಹೌದಾ. And also circular economy reduces the use of raw materials as inputs. Circular economy reduces wastage in the production of process. See, all the statements are correct here. It is like see, very not a negative kind of the question. It is tumba liberal agi ಒಂದು question na kottavare, and that is why all the statements are correct here. And also the option A is the correct option. Both statement 2 and 3 are correct, and it is also the explanation for statement 1. It is regarding the economy again, and let us see capital receipts. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಹೌದಾ. ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಅ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್, ಹೌದಾ. ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನವರು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಎಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಬಾರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸೀಟ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಾರೋ ದ ಮನಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಂದ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಾರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸೀಟ್. ಎಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ. Interest received on loans create a liability of the government. See, this comes under revenue receipt. Okay, interest ಬರೋದು revenue receipt. ಅದು interest ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಂತ್ಲಿನೇ ಅದು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. That is why it will come under revenue receipt. Okay. Then if you eliminate third one, you will get the answer. Third one eliminate madre, answer is 1 and 2 only. The next one, the 61st, it is regarding the NATO. ಹೌದಾ? ಈ ಒಂದು ಉಕ್ರೇನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಉಕ್ರೇನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡ್ ರಷ್ಯಾ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ ವಾರ್ ನಡೆದಾಗ ನ್ಯಾಟೋ ವಾಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ರಷ್ಯಾ. ಹೌದಾ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ನ್ಯಾಟೋ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನ್ಯಾಟೋದು ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ಗಳು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ only 4. ಹೌದಾ? ಆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಬಿಯಾ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಿ ನ್ಯಾಟೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್. ಮಿಲಿಟರಿ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್ಬಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಾ. They are not the members of the NATO. That the explanation is given here. The next is 62nd Andes mountain that passes through how many countries? Andes ಬಗ್ಗೆ already ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಹೌದಾ? Andes that will pass through 5 countries, not a 6 countries. ಯಾವುದು 5 countries ಗಳು? Okay, the Brazil, okay, and okay, the Brazil ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇನೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೆರುಗ್ವೆ ನಲ್ಲಿ and Brazil ನಲ್ಲಿ it will not pass, and it will pass round about in 4 countries. And also ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ Brazil ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೆರುಗ್ವೆ it is not an Andean range. That is why if you eliminate those, then you will get the answer. 63rd, let us see the 63rd one. Okay, consider following water bodies. Through how many of them does the equator pass? Equator, this is the kind of frequent question. Fix one equator ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಲೇಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಗನಿಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೇಕ್ ಟೋನ್ಲಿ ಸಾಪ್ ಪಾಟೋಸ್ ಲಗೂನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೇಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಗನಿಕ್ಯಾ, ಹೌದಾ, ನಿಕಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಟೋಸ್ ಲಗೂನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೌತ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಟರ್. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿನ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ then you will get to know this one. Then that is the explanation here. The next one is 64th one. Consider the following statements about turmeric. Okay, during the year 2022-2023, India is the largest producer and exporter of turmeric. Yes, in the world, ಹೌದು, ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ. And 30 varieties of turmeric it is grown here. And Maharashtra, all the southern states, they are a major turmeric producing states. That explanation is there. All the statements are correct. The next one is 65th one. As we have seen the 65th one, the answer, all the 3 statements are correct. That is regarding the continental drift. It is the static part. Then just go through this explanation. Day after tomorrow we will explaining this. Answer is 1, 2, 3. Answer is 1, 2, 3. Option C is correct. Let us see the 66th question, that is regarding the subtropical and temperate areas. The answer for this is regarding statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is not correct. See, subtropical and temperate areas have less dry winds. No, it is having the more dry winds there. That is why this statement 2 is wrong. Next, 67th, consider regarding the northern hemisphere agirli, how it will affect. In January, in the northern hemisphere, the isotherms bend equatorward while crossing the land masses. See, all these statements, let us see each one. The 67th, that all the statements are correct. Okay. The option A is correct here. Option A is correct. The next one is 68. This is also regarding the geography they have asked. This is like a common sense question. Consider the following statements. It is regarding the chalk. The chalk is a porous and also it absorbs the water, and chalk is not at all porous. See, statement 1, 2 and clay is not at all a porous. Yes, clay is not at all a porous. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಕ್ಲೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ಹಾಕಿ ಪೋರಸ್ ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. And also see, all the statements are correct, but only one of the statement that explains the statement 1. ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ? That they have asked regarding the chalk. ಹೌದಾ? Chalk, see here. But clay ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Clay is not relevant for the chalk here. That is why 2 and 3 is also correct. But one of the statement is not, it is not explains the statement 1 here. That is why ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ statement 2 and 3 are correct. Both they explain, only one of them explains statement 1, because third statement that is not relevant with the statement 1. That is why the answer is B. B answer. Okay, let us see the 69th question. Here the 69th question, all these statements are correct, so that you can go through that, the explanations. The next is 70th, and it is regarding the Rashtriya Gokul Mission anta heli. This was been launched in 2014. Hauda? And here both the statements are correct, because it is a indigenous cattle and buffalo rearing ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಹೌದಾ? ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ದೇಶದ ತಳಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಟಲ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ ಬಫೆಲೋ ಆಗಿರಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಗೋಕುಲ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿಸ್ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಗೋಕುಲ್ ಮಿಷನ್ that will help the farmers who are marginal and small farmers, and also landless laborers agirli. The next is regarding the 71st one, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Let us see the 71, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Okay, he possessed great love and respect for the traditional philosophical systems in the East. That is wrong. Traditional irrilla, whatever the ideologies were, because he was criticizing the sati system, and also see traditional andre yavadu sati system bartade, but he was against the sati system. Hauda? That is why this statement is wrong. And also he was against the caste discrimination. Illi enagtade? This statement is wrong. Then the second statement, that is correct, because his principle was human dignity, and the answer is 2 only. Answer is 2 only. Next one, 72nd, and regarding the non-cooperation program ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ. Here answer that is boycott law court and foreign clothes. Yes, non-cooperation program ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? They were boycotting the law courts ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ and also foreign clothing ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನೇ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ದೇರ್ ನಾನ್ ಕೋಪರೇಷನ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ನಾನ್ ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್. Yes, it is true. Retention of titles and honors without using them in public. Wrong. And also establishment of panchayats and settling dispute. Yes, it was true. And here the answer is only 3. There you will just see the explanation. And the next one is regarding the irrigation device. Aragatta anta heli. Irrigation device called Aragatta was. Aragatta andre eno? A large wheel with earthen pots tied to the outer end of its spokes. Hauda? Adakke Aragatta anta heli. You will just see that one. Okay, this is in art and culture. That is regarding the art and culture subject ke sambandhapattiddadu. Next one, which of the following rulers, that is they assume the titles of these various titles, like ಮಟ್ಟ ವಿಲಾಸ ಅಂತ ಇರಬಹುದು, ವಿಚಿತ್ರ ಚಿತ್ತ ಅಂತ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಗುಣಭಾರ ಅಂತ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಇದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು? ಮಹೇಂದ್ರ ವರ್ಮನ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಮಹೇಂದ್ರ ವರ್ಮನ್ 1. This is all the static part of the history. Okay. Next one, Fahim. Okay. Fahim, Chinese pilgrimage. ಹೌದಾ? ಫೇಮಸ್ ಇದ್ದವರು. ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಡೈನೆಸ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು ಇಂಡಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. when he was traveled during Chandragupta II era. Fahim ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ, Husang ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ, and all these are static part, very important. Next, Sri Vijaya. Okay. Who among the following led the successful military campaigns against Sri Vijaya? ಅದು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ನೇಬರಿಂಗ್ ಐಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಲಯ ಪೆನಿನ್ಸುಲಾ, ಸುಮಾತ್ರ, ಜಾವಾ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ 1 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಚೋಲಾ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್. ಚೋಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಮಲಯ ಪೆನಿನ್ಸುಲಾ, ಸುಮಾತ್ರ, ಜಾವಾ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಚೋಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ರೂಲ್. ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕೂಟಾಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಹೊಯ್ಸಲ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಚೋಲಾಸ್, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ದಟ್. ಹೌದಾ? ದೆನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್. The next one is the 77th one. 77th ನೋಡಿ, Here, very important, match the following ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Territorial region versus river flowing in the region. ಹೌದಾ? Asmaka, that is Godavari, that is correct. And Kamboja, that is wrong. Because Kabul river ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಕಾಂಬೋಜನಲ್ಲಿ Kabul river will flow. And ಅವಂತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅವಂತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಷಿಪ್ರ river ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it will flow. This is also wrong. This is also wrong and that is also wrong. Kosala, Sarayu, this is correct. The answer is only two. Only two statements are correct here. Only two pairs are correct. And the 78th one regarding the Gandharva Mahavidyalaya anta heli, that was set up in 1901 by Vishnu Digambar Paluskar anta heli. Elli madidare ಒಂದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they have built in Lahore. Lahore nalli they have just built that. The next is Ashokan inscription. ನೋಡಿ ಅಶೋಕನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಅಶೋಕನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ರಜುಕ ಯುಕ್ತ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಆಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಇನ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಅಶೋಕನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಟು ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ದೆನ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ನಾನ್ ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್, here you will see this non-cooperation movement was started in 1922. ಹೌದಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. And the statement 1 is correct because Congress declared attainment of Swaraj by all the legitimate and peaceful means of its objective. ಹೌದು. And next one ನೋಡಿ, here ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, it was suspended. ಈ ಒಂದು ನಾನ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ it was suspended. Why? Because of ಚೌರಾ incident. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ statement 2 is wrong. Then the answer is 1 only. Statement 2 is wrong, then answer is statement 2. The next is 81st question that we will see here. Consider the following vehicles. Notice regarding the science and technology anta bandaga most of the answers will be like all. Let us see. All these statements are correct here because all the types of vehicles they will use this kind of different types of fuel or the full battery electric vehicle agirbodu. Hydrogen is also used for vehicles. Hybrid vehicles bandidava. That all the statements are correct here. And regarding the unmanned aerial vehicles, that is regarding the drones only. But ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ unmanned aerial vehicles ಗಳು ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, all types of UAVs can do vertical landing. No, some of them for landing purpose they need horizontal also. ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡನಾ? No, that is a wrong statement. All anta bandide, that is a wrong. All types of UAV can do automated hovering. No, all types of UAV can use battery only as a source of power fuel. No, battery aste alla, it can be used as fuel also. Liquid fuel na kuda use ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, it doesn't mean that they will use only the batteries for this kind of UAV. Okay, all the statements are wrong. The answer is none anta heli. Answer is none. All anta bandiruttallva? No, it is not. The alternate will be there. Alternate solution irtade alva? That is why. In the context of the electric vehicle batteries, consider the following elements. The electric vehicle batteries anta bartade. Illi ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ question regarding the battery cathode anta ಹೇಳಿ. Battery cathode. And graphite, we know that this is an anode. Negative adu. Okay, all the other lithium agili, lithium plus battery idu. Okay, nickel is also positive and also the cobalt is also positive. That is all the cathodes here. And only 3 are correct. The next one, that is consider the following. Okay, cigarette butts, eyeglass lens, car tires. Which of the following contain plastic? Okay, all the 3 contains the plastic here. And the next one is 85th one, that is a coal gasification technology can be used in production of how many of them? Coal production ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ? See here, coal production ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ we need ethanol. Coal gasification ಗೆ ನೋಡಿ the ethanol is used and also urea is also used. Nitroglycerin, it might be used or may not be. Or the answer but for this is only 2. See, nitroglycerin is it is indirectly, it can be contributed for the production of this coal gasification technology. Help agbodu indirectly, but not directly. The next is 86th, that is regarding the common characteristics of chemical substances generally known as Cl, 20, HMX and LLM 105, which are sometimes talked about in media anta kottaga. The answer is they are explosives in military weapons. Military weapons galali we will use this. In military explosives we will use, that's why the answer is B. Consider the following statements. It is expected that Majorana 1, Hindu newspaper, Indian Express news nalli tumba bandide regarding Majorana 1. It is expected that Majorana 1 chip is enabled. Quantum computing, yes. Majorana 1 chip has been introduced by Amazon Web Series. No, it is launched and it is invented by the Microsoft. Microsoft navaru idinna tayar madidare. That's why the statement is wrong. Second statement na eliminate mavadi illi. Ellel second statement ide alli eliminate madidare, you will get the answer 1 and 3 only. Next, 88th question regarding the monoclonal antibodies often mentioned in news. And for this monoclonal, all the statements are correct because monoclonal antibodies ಏನದು, it is a man-made antibodies, man-made protein adu. Okay, they are man-made protein agili, they are stimulated immunoglobal functions due to their ability to bind with specific antigen. ಹೌದು. Next, antibodies ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? For the antigens itself. ಹೌದಾ? And also they are used in treating a viral infection like that of Nipah virus. Yes, true. All the statements are correct. Regarding the virus, no virus can survive in ocean water. There are some of the virus that will survive. ಹೌದಾ? No anta ellide, all the statements are wrong anta ಹೇಳಿ. None of the above are correct. Okay. None. Like elimination technique na ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. There is no need of explaining that in detail. And 90th question. Let us see the 90th question here. All the three statements are correct. Okay. Statement 2 and statement 3 are, that is the explanation for statement 1. And let us discuss all this detailedly day after tomorrow, offline classes and also and online classes as well. And 91st, regarding the 91st question, you will see that all the statements are correct and the answer is the option 1 is correct. All the statements are correct and statement 2 and 3 that are correct, and that is the explanation for statement 1 also. Next one is 92nd one, where you will see, consider the following statements regarding the COP28. ಹೌದಾ? Climate change reference ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ India refrained from signing the declaration. Yes, India sign ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಒಂದು COP28 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, and this statement is correct. And second statement ನೋಡಿ, COP28 declaration on climate and health is binding declaration. No, it is not binding. That is not binding. That statement is wrong. Okay, this second statement wrong ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಷನ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ that is not binding here. If you just eliminate, then you will get the answer. ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ answer? The answer is neither 2 nor statement 3 is correct, because statement 2 ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ it is correct ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. statement 2 ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ incorrect ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. incorrect ಇದೆನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? No. incorrect ಇದೆನಾ? No. incorrect ಇದೆನಾ? No. This is correct. Based on elimination technique you can use that without reading statement 3. The answer is neither statement 2 nor statement 3 is correct. This is the right answer. The next one is regarding the article 6 of the Paris Agreement. Let us see the Paris Agreement. Okay. Let us see the 93rd question. Okay, here all the statements are correct, but one of the statement is not correct. That is the statement 3. That is not correct. I mean, all the statements are correct, but one of the statement is not explanation for statement 1. The answer here is Both statement 2 and 3 are correct, but only one of them explains the statement 1. Let us see the next one, that is 94th one, where Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. Article 6 of the Paris Agreement nodaga, all the statements are correct, but only one of the statement is correct. That is option B is correct. Then the next one is 95th question, that is regarding the Nature Solution Finance Hub for Asia and the Pacific anta heli. The answer for this is Asian Development Bank. The option A is right answer for the 95th. This is all the static part. And the next one is with reference to the direct air capture and emerging technology, which of the following statements are correct? The 96th answer is all these statements are correct. It can be used anta ida. Nodi, can be, illinu kuda can be, illinu kuda can be. It might be right answer. It can be used as a way of carbon sequestration. Everything is can be here, and it is also related to science and technology. Elimination technique na you use ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ science and technology ಅಲ್ಲಿ can be ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ yes it is true. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಇರುವಂತ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ನಾಳೆ ಏನಾಗಬಹುದು, ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. That is why they have added can be here. That is why all the statements are correct. Can be ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, no, it is true regarding science and technology. The 97th one. Yes, let us see the 97th one regarding peacock tarantula. Consider the following statement. It is an omnivorous crustacean. No, it is an omnivorous spider anta heli. Okay, spider irodinda this statement is wrong. This statement is wrong. If the statement is wrong, this is wrong. This is eliminated. And let us see two of them. It is a natural habitat in India is only limited in some forest countries. Okay, this is correct. In some of the limit, it is a limited edition. Okay, that's why ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕಾಕ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಂದು ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ in some of these forest state ನಲ್ಲಿ. Next, in its natural habitat, it is an arboreal species. Arboreal ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ arboreal means they live in trees. ಈ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕಾಕ್ tarantula that will live on trees. Okay, that is also a correct statement, and the answer is this one. Okay, elimination technique ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನೀವು ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. 98th question. Okay, regarding the carbon monoxide emission in India are less than 0.5 metric ton of carbon dioxide per capita. See here, that is wrong statement because it is more than 0.5. More than ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is like 1.9 metric tons ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ 1.9 ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಟನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಮಿಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ನೀವು ಒನ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 1, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 2 and 3 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ 2 and 3. You eliminate here 2 and 3 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the answer both the terms are correct here. This is option C is correct. In terms of carbon dioxide emission, India ranks second. Howdu? After China ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ India that ranks second the carbon dioxide emission ನಲ್ಲಿ. And electricity and heat producers are the largest source of carbon dioxide emission. Electricity ಮತ್ತೆ heat producing all the elements ನೋಡಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ carbon dioxide ನ ಅದು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. That is why. Next, 99th. Let us see the 99th here. It is regarding the mass. The following correct. How many pairs are correct? And cassava, that is woody shrub, correct. And also ginger, herb with pseudostem. And Malabar spinach, herbaceous. Climber antagirli. Mint, annual shrub. Papaya, woody shrub. No. Mint ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು mint ನೋಡಿ, it is not an annual shrub. Okay, seasonal ಅದು. And also papaya ನೋಡಿ, papaya is not a woody. ಒಂದು woody shrub ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು. papaya ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅದು. papaya ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, mint ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ then you will get the answer. The answer is 3 of them are correct. Only 3. The next, last but not least, you will see the with reference to the planet Earth. Okay. Consider the following statements. Which are see here. Rainforest produce more oxygen than the produced in ocean. No. Ocean produces a lot of oxygen. ರೈನ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೆಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಗಿಡದಿಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಇವನ್ ದ ಓಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಓಷನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಓಷನ್ in the world, that just comment that below, and also based on that you will just get to know option statement 1 is wrong, one that is wrong. And also one ನೀವು eliminate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ let us see the answer. You eliminate 1, okay, let us see both B and D ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ B and D ನಲ್ಲಿ. Marine phytoplankton and photosynthetic bacteria produce 50% of the world's oxygen. That statement is correct. And also, well, oxygenated surface water contains several holder and contains a several holder higher oxygen that of the atmospheric air. This is wrong. Okay, the answer is 2 only. Answer 2 only is correct. Let us, we have already discussed, me and Abhishek sir have discussed all the questions. Okay, let us explain detailing on day after tomorrow, that is on 27th May. Alluvargu ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ just go through the question paper and don't be panic that if you fail this exam, don't be just afraid of that. Next attempt kaliರ್ತದೆ. And I hope that you'll just watch this video and just go through all the answers whatever you have just written ಅಂತ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ OMR ಶೀಟ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಕಾಪಿನ ತಗೊಂಡು just go through that. Okay, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು, and also you will get all the series answers of all the series. And I hope all the best, and just have the leisure time, and hope you will just have the good day today, and enjoy the day, and let us see you day after tomorrow. Thank you.